What is happening, everybody? Welcome to Off the Rails, a recovery podcast dedicated to ending the stigma of addiction through open discussion on all things recovery related. My name is Mark, and with me always are Dave and Jared. Today we're shooting the sober shit, and I just did the fastest intro in Off the Rails history.
That was off the rails.
It was smooth.
We just finished up an interview with the great guest.
Very cool.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. And now we're just catching up on our weeks, fellas. So how was it?
Good week over here. Jared? You go.
It was up and down, but pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty good. Well, I'll jump on the train too. My week was also good. Episode over.
All right.
Catch you next
See you
week.
later.
We're all caught up. What do you guys do, man?
No, well, I can start here.
Take it away, Jared.
I'm getting close to a year sober. And I'm having some pretty weird dreams. I mean, like the past 3 or 4 nights, I've had the same dream over and over again. It's been where I've been waking up soaked in sweat, and I've been sneaking drinks for the last year of my recovery, is what my dream is saying. So it's a pretty nice feeling waking up and knowing that that's not true. But yeah, it's just weird. And yeah, I had to book a doctor's appointment. It's my anxiety is a little bit all over the place, so got to get that all sorted out. And I just got into this cognitive behavioral therapy, which I'm pretty excited about. I'm just still having a hard time managing, as you guys know, my everyday life. You guys know that very well. So I'm hoping that that'll help me. Working with my sponsor a lot lately too, and that's been helping a lot. But I think I really need to focus on fixing up here because, yeah, I just really want to anyways. So,
How often will you be doing the CBT?
I start on the 14th, I think.
Okay.
And I'm not sure how often. That'll just be my first one. It's like 2 hours.
Okay, sweet.
So I'm pretty excited. It's been like a year-long process to try to, even before I went to rehab. So I started to try to get into that process. So I'm excited to start. And I talked to her today for a little bit, and I was telling her that I tried psychotherapy. And that just isn't for me because it's like a support talk.
Yeah.
And I don't really need a support talk. I need to diagnose the actual issues and learn how to manage my life and emotions. But yeah, thought I was going to do my step 4 of my AA 12 steps today, but I'm going to start it on Monday. So I've completed the first 3 steps, which
Nice.
is pretty cool. A pretty good feeling to actually be involved. And I was talking to my sponsor today about that. And that's kind of why I asked our guest on the episode right before this about the pink cloud question, because I asked him to be my sponsor, but he basically said no at first because he didn't think I was willing to do it. So, and that's, I think, step 3. You got to be willing to turn your life over. So, I was still on the pink cloud when I was talking to him about that. And then, as you guys know, and probably the audience, I hit a pretty big dark spot. And I kind of went to him and I said, I'm serious about it now, and asked for his help. And my life's just been going like this ever since. So
It was an upward motion. with his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like up, up, up. I mean,
You
and it
think-
goes like this, actually. Instead
No,
of
you said, you
no,
said you think, you said it, you think it's step 3. Didn't you just complete step 3? Shouldn't you know if it's step 3?
oh, come on, Dave.
Roast.
uh,
Uh,
but yeah, no. Yeah, and we're all settled into our new house. Pretty awesome.
right on. Right
Yeah.
on, right on.
Happy to be on here with you guys. I know I've been in and out of missing podcasts. I'm pretty busy as usual, but I'm really trying to hit everyone and be on time. So really enjoying it.
Step 3 is we made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood him.
Yep.
You got it right on, buddy.
Yeah.
We believe you. We didn't fact check.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Bold of them to assume God is a man.
It's whatever you want it to be.
Well, the pronoun him would, think that he's a man. Right? As we understood him or her. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. It could be a her.
Or
Them.
they. Or
Them.
they.
They need to update that.
Yeah.
I think they actually I don't know if they are or did, but yeah, I agree.
Dave, how's your week?
Mark. Week's been decent. Yeah, started back at work today. Had a couple days off, which was nice. Teams in Detroit right now. They won their first game against, I don't know, they're playing American teams. I think it was Mid Fairfield or something. And they have Chicago. I don't know how they did against Chicago. Chicago Mission, which is a real good team. Yeah, man. Other than that, I mean, I had a one day that was pretty down. I hadn't had one of those in a while, but I think it was Monday maybe. Just had some. I don't know, man. I texted you, Mark, after about it because I know in our last episode I had talked about when I'm going away on the hockey tournament this year and having to share a room with a guy, and I didn't know if he was a drinker. I don't really know him, and I hadn't had that conversation with the two coaches yet, and I guess it was eating me a little bit, that uncertainty I was going to put myself in. So because once I had the conversation with the head coach, immediately after, I felt like this just weight off my shoulders a little bit, and I didn't realize that it was bothering me that much at all until after I got off the phone with him, and I was like, whew, I feel a lot better. So yeah, I guess I've just been used to controlling my situation and my surroundings lately over the last, almost year or whatever. And I guess that little bit of that unknown on what was going to happen, I guess maybe kind of freaked me out a bit. So anyway, that's going to be all good. And that's been about it. I booked a trip and looking forward to that. So
Where are you heading on your trip?
oh, thought you wouldn't ask. I'm going to Calgary and then maybe Lethbridge if you'll have me. Yeah,
Jared, you joining?
When is it?
November 7th. Maybe you have
Ooh.
bachelor party in Lethbridge for Jared.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Leth Vegas, they call it.
I might have to wait till next year.
Sounds good.
I would love to, though. Honestly, I don't think I can right now.
You're
Or
getting married in
this year.
November, buddy.
Yeah, I know. So like, I don't know if I can take any more time off,
Yeah, I understand that.
but
Well,
next
'cause
year, new year, I think we should all get together and do something cool for a community.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
You look
Oh,
sleepy.
Mark, how was your week?
thank you for asking. It was really good. Just been really motivated this week. Been working hard at the gym, getting the kilometers in on the old bicycle. Soup kitchen every day.
Oh, if someone wants to see some massive weight being lifted, check out Mark's Instagram.
Yeah, your boy's been putting in the work at the gym. It feels good to see progress and really trying to work on those big three lifts. The old bench, deadlift, squat, while cycling every day, pedaling, like bicycling, not like cycling, steroids.
Have you met any gym buddies?
Nah, dude, I'm pretty in and out of the gym like quick. But maybe I could be more open to. I just don't talk at the gym, man.
No, you just want to get in, get her done, and get out of
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Do you is it hard for you to get there? Or are you starting to get in that good routine?
No, it's starting to really like. I like how it makes me feel. Like I don't enjoy going there sometimes, but I love the feeling after a good workout, like after a good sweat or whatever. Like it makes me feel. It kind of changes my mood for the rest of the day, honestly.
Do you go right in the morning?
Yeah, I go. I wake up at. Here's my morning routine. Wake
I
up
wanna
at
hear it.
5:30. Either set the coffee, go get a shower, go downstairs, get the coffee, head to the soup kitchen. Run that soup kitchen out like 7 or 6:35. I wait like 5 minutes in the car, then go in. Then after that's all done, I head to the gym, come home, hang out with Mila for the morning. Rebecca goes to the gym, head back to the soup kitchen, and then after the lunch shift, I get work done here, and then I go to like a meeting or a bike ride or something like that in the evening.
How's your school going?
Man, I'm currently not doing any schooling right now. It starts again October 24th. I start 2 more courses. I start Drugs in the Brain. Excited for that one.
Ooh.
And Understanding Adolescence and Addiction.
See, these are very interesting.
Super cool courses, right?
Is it easy to manage time with doing that as well?
I might not throw it onto your course load or your like workload, just because you are already flat out. But I normally take, say, a full day every week and like kind of put it towards that. And I did pretty well in the first 2. So
Yeah, I'd be interested.
yeah, it's super cool, man. There's a bit of
Yeah.
reading, but take the full
Oh,
day, read,
and I
answer a
think-
weekly question or assignment. And
Yeah, and you're obviously like probably fully engaged because you're so interested in it. Like,
yeah, that I think
Probably
that's the
loving
main
it.
difference, right? Like it's
Yeah.
interesting to read
yeah.
and relatable. You're like, okay, that makes sense. That's
Does
fun.
it help with the podcast too?
Yeah, I think anytime we kind of learn more about addiction and learn more about the topics we talk about, then probably makes for better listening.
Listening and talking points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my thought.
Nice.
And
when is that program done? And
I'll be
how does that
done.
look?
I should be done by Christmas time.
And then you can work as a addictions counselor? Do you got to write a test?
I
Like, how
still
does that
gotta
work?
I still gotta get more courses for addiction counselor. This is just like an addiction studies certificate.
Oh, okay.
So they can use these courses and put towards becoming an addiction counselor. So I think it'll be like it pretty much is like halfway towards one. So you have
that's
to
neat.
have so many credit hours, and I think these are 120 credit hours. So I think you need like 240, something like that. So then you need a shitload of like working hours, like working as like an intake at a center or whatever, before you can actually become like a certified addiction counselor. So I think the next couple of years I'll be like working at a center, and if I can, if someone will hire me.
I'm sure they will.
Thanks, buddy. I hope so. And I don't know if that's kind of what I want to do. Oh man, Jared, you're gonna enjoy this. I mentioned it to Dave this morning. This morning at the soup kitchen, right? So 15 minutes of the hour I got to give people bad news, right? So I hate this part of the soup kitchen. But eventually, like any restaurant or any store, whatever, you have to have a closing time. So we close at 7:45. We let people in from 7 to 7:45, and then everyone has to be out by 8 o'clock. So we start getting ready for lunch. So for 15 minutes of every morning, from 7:45 to 8 o'clock, I tell people we are closed. And it sucks. Like that really sucks. I don't enjoy it, but I look at the good 45 minutes before where I'm feed, like we're helping feed people. So today, this guy comes. He has one arm. And I open up the door and I'm like, sorry, bro, we're closed, man. I'm sorry. He goes, what? I was like, yeah, man, we're closed. I'm like, I don't, sorry. He cocks back and squares up with me. This dude got one arm trying to fight me.
What'd you do?
I laughed, honestly. I was like, what is happening right now? And I was like, man, you don't want to do that. Come on. Like, get out of here. And yeah, I was just so, I've been giggling at it all day. Like, yeah,
That's unheard of.
it was the strangest thing ever, man. Like, just been giggling at it all day. The lose-lose situation for me, as Dave mentioned.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely lose.
Like,
lose.
yeah, you either get beat up by a guy with one arm, or you beat up a guy with one arm. Like both of those. Like what? So
That's like a story that I'd probably keep giggling at for a couple months randomly in my head. Like I remember when Dave told that story about his neighbor saying he was going to do something to his dog. I was laughing about that for like 2 months.
What do you call a fucking loser? Fucking loser. Nobody likes you. Yeah, that was a good one.
Uh,
So yeah, life's good.
Oh, just thought of a question for Jared. You had mentioned about a wedding you went to.
oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, so I went to one of my first big drinking events sober since I've quit drinking and doing drugs. It was awesome. It was all you can drink pop. That was kind of cool.
That's super sweet.
And
Okay, well, was it a sober wedding or you were just sober?
I was sober.
Okay.
Every
I
night.
wasn't sure. I think you had texted and said sober wedding, so I wasn't sure if it was like a sober wedding or you were
No.
just sober. Okay.
No, yeah.
Cool.
So one of my best friends got married, and it was a great ceremony, great wedding. And then I watched a bunch of my friends get blackout drunk, and that was hilarious. A few of them wasted their whole Sunday and Monday, not to name names. But yeah, I don't know. I went to bed Saturday night feeling so grateful, and woke up and had a coffee on Sunday morning feeling so damn good. I got to enjoy and remember one of my friends' special moments, and yeah, it was pretty cool. And I actually was like laughing more and having a better time than I ever did drinking in my drinking career. So, I mean, there was a couple times where I kind of noticed where I was like starting to be a little bit stupid, kind of like when I was drinking, like just saying stupid things, trying to be funny for no reason. But for the most part, I was just being myself, and it was a really good time. Yeah, and my friends said, like, pretty well said they were proud of me, and yeah, happy for me. So
Did you find it challenging at all? Like early, like I wonder if did your mindset change at all? Like, I'm just curious. You mentioned blackout. Like, was there any part earlier on in the night where you were like, I wouldn't, like, it'd be nice to be able to do this, have a drink, but then when they were blackout drunk, it was like, yeah, I'm pretty happy I'm not doing that. Or was it
No.
fine at the time?
No, I didn't want to drink at all. But
Yeah.
like at first when I got there, I was like feeling a little bit of anxiety because I just didn't know what to expect. But the more the night went on and the time went on, it got like fun. And yeah, it was Bree and Evie were there. That was a good time. I mean, and then, like another one of my buddies, actually, he was there. He had 2 beers and left. And I'm like, well, he was saying bye. I'm like, I don't know how you do that, but like guys just balls to the wall all the time. But it's like I still get impressed how people can just have 1 or 2 drinks and just stop. Or like I've seen people have like 1 line of Coke and have a great time all night and just stop. And I think that's the craziest thing ever. Like just like because I could personally never do it. So
Yeah, it's a
Whatever.
foreign concept.
Don't
What?
ever assume that that guy might not be going home, and because
No, I know, but like people that I
And
know.
just-
But I
no, I know. I just like for me, if I had to drive for some reason, let's say, and I wouldn't stay all night and like try to have 3, it'd be like, okay, I'll have a couple and then I'm gonna leave so I can go home and drink, right? Like, so like sometimes you never know what people are doing. I'm not saying this guy was, but
yeah.
it
But,
might be
like,
hiding too, right?
Well, I would do that too, and I'd like have a drink or 2 at the bar, and then I don't know, have 4 on the way home, and then a couple Mickeys when I got home hidden. So yeah, I know what you mean. So it's like it looks like you're not an alcoholic, but you really are. But yeah, good wedding. I suggest once you're comfortable to give it a try because I mean that was like definitely the funnest wedding I've ever been to.
Man, I just wish I got invited to a wedding that was coming up soon that I could go to.
And you can come. You said you didn't want to drive 7 hours.
I didn't say that.
I would love to have you there.
I
Come
just
on
said
down.
I said I was waiting for the invite in the mail. That's all.
Oh, geez. Invite, you want it? I'll send it to you.
Yeah, well,
Why you should come down for my celebration on Tuesday night.
oh yeah.
That was short notice, Dave, but
I just found out too.
plan a trip for my wedding and my celebration.
Yeah. And then go to Calgary.
I got a busy
No, but anyways, you guys are both welcome to come if you guys would like, but I know it's far.
I'm not responding until I got an invite in the mail.
Hey, I'll send her tonight.
okay.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it now.
Mark,
Hey?
Dave,
any progress on finding a boxing?
no, man, I'm really nervous about going to a new gym.
Maybe we could get a free boxing class when I'm there. We can go check one out.
Let's do it. They actually have the free first week.
Yes.
I did look into the place called Lethbridge Boxing Club, so we could do that. That'd be fun. I do got
Mark,
2 sets of gloves too, so you're
Mark, you should go for the light heavyweight champion of the world.
Bro, I am such a heavyweight. I appreciate the light heavyweight part, but I am a fucking heavyweight.
No, you're not.
According to the scale, man, let me tell you, I would have to lose a couple pounds, but that would be better suited for me. Absolutely. Because I'm fucking 5'11" and a half as a heavyweight. You get tuned up by like Tyson Fury, who's a 7-footer.
You'd eat him alive.
No, he's
I have faith.
yeah, he's good. There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of good boxers right now. Which there probably always is, but boxing is making like a resurgence, I think. And it's pretty cool.
Like, but a lot of people in recovery do boxing. Like, I think I should check it out. Even though you guys saw my pillow hands.
Man,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think you guys taught me how to throw my first real punch.
yeah, and that would you'd fix that in no time.
You know what? This part of boxing was the hardest part.
I'm just holding them up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, for me, I don't know. That was hard.
it's fun. It's good work. It's good workout. Any of that stuff. Kickboxing, Muay Thai was probably my favorite.
That'd be sweet too, man.
Alrighty.
All right, let's wrap this bad boy up.
That's it.
All right, guys, please like, subscribe, comment, share. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, please reach out and ask for help. Thanks for listening.